During many years as a bartender and as a brand owner, I have often heard the misconception that it doesn't matter what pisco you put in your cocktail, and that all of the grapes are interchangeable. In this lesson, you will learn that it does matter which variety of pisco you put in your cocktail, and that is because every pisco displays unique flavors and aromas that should pair with what you're mixing. It is important to craft a drink around the expressive flavors of each grape variety. So let's investigate the different types of pisco, non-aromatic and aromatic, and how to use them in your next cocktail. As you know, each of the 8 grape varieties offers different flavor profiles. Furthermore, every vineyard, every master distiller, and every brand will produce piscos with different flavors and aromas. Add to that, each production will vary year by year, since grapes are agricultural products after all, which is something to be celebrated. Finally, there are an infinite amount of Acholados that can take on any number of characteristics. On this slide, you can see I have placed only 3 of the non-aromatic grapes, Quebranta, Negra Criolla, and Mollar, plus some Acholados. On the next slide, I will explain why I left Uvina out of this category. Quebranta, Negra Criolla, Mollar, and Acholados that err on the side of non-aromatic do well in cocktails with spicy, herbal, citrus ingredients. For example, I like using Quebranta with ginger beer in a spicy chilcano, and in citrus-based drinks like a pisco sour. Also, in my take on a Mai Tai, the orgeat, which is an almond-based syrup, pairs perfectly with the pecan and caramel notes of some of the non-aromatic piscos. Now, why didn't I include Uvina in this category? Uvina is a very unique grape that you studied earlier in the course. Because of its strong nuances of vegetable and green olive, Uvina is not a pisco I want to put in a pisco sour. Uvina suits a more savory cocktail build. I would love Uvina in a martini with some sake, and garnished with olives, capers, or a cocktail onion. Let's look at the aromatics. You have already studied the aromatics, and you know that they work well in many cocktails. I like to expand on the fruity, floral aromas and flavors of Italia, Torontel, Albilla, and Moscatel piscos when making cocktails. The famous San Franciscan cocktail, the Pisco Punch, calls for Italia specifically in its recipe. I like to put the aromatic piscos in the tropical cocktails Pisco Colada and the Painkiller. The exciting flavors of the aromatics play well in a highball with sparkling water or a high-quality tonic water, and you can dress them up with garnishes of fresh herbs, grapefruit, or lychee. In summary, the type of pisco you put into your cocktail should be carefully chosen to match the ingredients. In doing so, you will create a harmony of flavors and appreciate the full potential of the pisco. I hope you can apply the information you learned to complete the activity for Lesson 23. Thanks so much!